Live from Sarah's tent in Deal, New Jersey. We are here for the Ymsl draft order reveal for the 2024 season. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce our host for the evening, Max Sutton, entrepreneur of this fine establishment that I frequent every Friday morning.
Yes. Sandy's one of the first customers of the day. Comes from his 3-mile jog and he walks in at 8:30.
You come in the morning for Mazza.
In the morning, I get my Mazza for my son Dennis, and then I do a little shopping around, pick a dessert every week, pick something else.
Talk a little bit
with Sam and Max and Jackie. And then I go on my way.
Shout out to Jackie, greatest guy in the world. Max, I'm more of a Friday afternoon shopper.
Yeah, we get Norman at like 3 o'clock, 3:30.
I do my Zoot with Shabbos. I like to get the ball rolling early.
You see, I like to eat the Mazza for lunch also on a Friday. That's my lunch, and then it's my Mazza on Friday night also.
Okay.
Now, Sandy, the item we want to feature today, and I want Max to tell us about it. Max, I hope you know prices and everything because I'm looking at a gorgeous Mazza platter. This makes for a great gift. This makes someone does something nice for you. You show appreciation. You send this to their house.
Absolutely. This was made for Sandy and Norman tonight.
Nice.
So that's their dinner. But Baruch Hashem, on Friday, it is something we do with delivery because we do have deliveries every Friday. And people deliver to people's houses with a note, a love letter of some sort, like you said. And Purim is coming.
Oh.
And that was my thought about making the platter. It's a popular item. Will be open. Purim is Sunday this year for all those that sometimes work on Purim. This is a full out. Enjoy the Purim day. We will be open. Mishloach manot. Make your mishloach manot. You can get what you like on the platter. And
excellent, Mazza. Top notch.
Love being involved with the Ymsl sponsoring because we have so much fun. We live with this stuff, and it's awesome.
And Max, thank you for sponsoring year in and year out. It's an unbelievable job. Even before you own the store, you were always behind the scenes supporting.
Sarah's 10, we love this. Shmueli's were the best. So.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying you were always helping Ymsl even before you were Sarah's 10.
Yeah,
so
we were fun with Bobby, with yourself.
Yes.
We love it. So.
Okay, now, I noticed this gorgeous artwork. Tantalizing sandwich bar. I mean, that's unbelievable handwriting.
That's my niece right there. God bless her.
That's great. Wow.
Yeah, that's really cool.
We got to get her to do something for us.
Nice
for the
sandwiches,
league.
Norman.
Yeah, we do the same way. We have a lot of fun here. So come on a Friday. It's when it's a zoo. Come all week. And again, we mentioned this in the past. You can get fresh Mazza during the week. You come in, make it fresh for you right then and there.
How long will that take me to get 6 kibbehs on a Tuesday?
10-15 minutes, and if you call in advance, you don't have to even wait.
Excellent.
5560, call the number.
It's all community. It's all about the customer service. These guys, they'll do anything.
Okay.
Now,
guys, we are 2 weeks away from the first 2 rounds of the draft.
About anticipation. People have been talking about this always. And now, this is it. Draft reveal order, as Sandy said. This is fun.
Yes, this is very, very fun. We have 8 captains, a lot of talk going around town about who was picked as captains. Max, which one surprised you the most?
So I think overall, the captain reveal was with good thought, and there was some nice surprises in there. Some regulars were omitted, which is fun. It adds a little spice to it. The one that surprised me the most personally, I think is the same as everybody, was Abraham Haber. I didn't know he put his hat in the ring.
Right.
I didn't know he was interested even. You know, like there's those, I don't want to say names that didn't become captain, but there was those that asked to be. I didn't even know Abraham was there, and they're given an opportunity to him. And I like it because that sometimes could give a guy an opportunity to become something. He might be a captain for the next 20 years.
Never know.
He's the name, I guess, that I didn't see as being a captain before. Great guy, great team guy. Comes, does his job, doesn't complain.
Yeah, he's friends with
Put
everybody.
him in the lineup. He smiles. He's great. Intense when he plays. And that doesn't always translate into a captain. We'll see how it works for Abraham. I mean, he's got the potential. Listen, he's a great player. And he'll lead by example.
Right, that doesn't always work. Last year there was a couple of great players.
I know.
That didn't work.
And he's watched, he has the lineage of watching a captain, seeing how a captain works from home, what he has to do all week to prepare. So, I don't think he'll have a tough time making the transition. One name also that when I first saw it, Shimmy Cohen, but you know what? If you go to the YMSL week in and week out, this is a guy that can handle it. He's a rah-rah guy. He's always up. He's always talking. He's funny.
He knows the game.
He does, yeah.
And he was a captain in the night league, I think 4 or 5 times already, with a lot of the same players. So I'm not worried about him with the draft.
Right.
He knows the draft. He knows who to pick, what to pick. So I'm not nervous about Jimmy either.
And Sandy's right. He is a funny guy. When you don't know him, you may think, oh, he's quiet, whatever, just doing his job.
Nice
but when
dry
you get to
wit.
know
He has
him,
a nice dry
he's got quick
wit,
personality.
sense of humor,
Yeah.
good personality. I've experienced it personally, so I'm excited for this year, Norman.
okay, are you fearful of the Saban and the TI and the regular,
Fearful?
the headline guys?
I played under a Saban organization. We got to the semifinals. We were a game away from the finals. Did he have his eruptions? You better believe it.
Right.
But we were a successful team. We didn't win it all. So do I think Michael in his older age got
say the
smarter?
same.
Yeah, he definitely got a little bit smarter.
I was going to say the same.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I'm not
I think
nervous.
every year he gets, you'll definitely have those moments, but
So do we all.
they're almost planned at this point. I feel like
Exactly.
Right.
He's been around the league. He knows the league. He knows the game. So I'm not nervous about him. Ti, everybody was nervous about last year.
He did a good
Came
job.
out and did a good job. Got his team to the league championship series.
a game away, too.
Yeah, game away
It was
from
a
getting
game
to the
away.
World Series. Pretty much no incidents or very few. I mean, you can't go. Listen, there's no such thing as no incidents. It's an
Oh.
intense league.
I like
You know,
to think I'm a calm captain. I've had my
Yeah,
incidents.
you have to have some. It's
Yeah.
okay to have incidents. But as far as a captain, he had a great first year. Deserves a shot at it at the second year. Let's see what happens.
In terms of captain fatigue, are we growing bored of Dano, Zach, Ali? Who else is returning? Ti's returning. Are we growing bored of any of
Not
those?
growing old of Dano. I can never grow old of Dano.
Dano's got so much
Yeah,
bubbly.
he has the.
He's got it. But if he doesn't have a successful year this year, and when I mean successful, I mean deep, I could see him not getting it next year.
Well, he's
I
had
think
2
he's-
very good regular
Right.
seasons, which
But-
hasn't translated in the postseason. So I think 2 years in a row he was the 1 seed, or
Yeah,
One
well,
or two,
Brew
like
Crew
close.
was the one. Was
Yeah,
Brew
well,
Crew the
definitely
one?
the one.
Threat Level
And
Midnight was the
that was the
one.
one.
So they've had 2 in a row,
And I don't
and
think
then
he got
2
a win.
first round exits.
Right, and without a win.
Yeah, possibly.
Wow.
So, but no, I don't get tired of him ever. I love his energy. I love what he brings to
He's
it.
awesome.
To it, I think he's great.
He's so much fun.
I think we're gonna have a great year, Norman.
Okay, let's get right to it. Anything, Max?
I was
Anything
gonna
else?
bring up the Ali thing.
Yeah.
Is the only one I'm questioning on, because what is Ali going to do with himself?
Good
I think
question.
He doesn't even know.
Good
So
question.
that could hurt or really help the team.
Well, listen.
Put himself at short center. Is he going to take a chance at shortstop and maybe not be able to handle it because of his hips? Are they better or are they worse? He is 51 years old. God bless him, right? That's a question mark for me is Ali. And he's smart. Knows what he's doing, but is he going to be overshooting himself?
But Jackie Jay-Z Zolta, who's a draftologist, says it gives him options.
That's true.
He could
Oh,
decide
that's
what he
what he
wants to
likes.
do and plug himself in. Without further ado, we are ready to begin. The Sergeant of Draft is here.
Did I miss anything?
You didn't miss anything. Just a little,
Just a little intro.
just a little intro. Thank you, Sergeant of Draft. And guys, we're going to be back right after this with the draft order reveal. Very simple.
We are back.
Yes, we are with Sandy Shalom, league historian. I
Yes.
almost forgot your title for a
Norman,
moment.
this is my first assignment for this night. I've never been at an NBA at a draft order.
Yes, and with Sergeant of Draft, Elliot Aldongo Anthony.
Pleasure to be back.
Got the promotion this year to Sergeant of Draft.
Pleasure to be
Yeah.
back.
Lot of changes, lot
I
of
love
changes.
it. I've been doing it the past 3 or 4 years, and we've been in Brighton Avenue. We've been in many locations.
But you were never the official
Never-
Sergeant of Draft.
Never
This is huge.
officially sergeant. I do have the honor of writing the draft order.
Are you a lefty, Aldongo?
I'm
You
a
are.
lefty. I'm a
Oh boy.
lefty.
Okay, we're gonna watch out for that, guys. Right now, the draft order reveal is gonna be very simple. We're gonna go 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, like that. We're gonna go backwards.
So the
order.
first ball that's picked is number 8
It's
in the
number
draft.
8. It's slotted number 8, and
Perfect.
you'll see what round they're in and everything. The only ball that's not in here is Zach Ashkenazi. He can only be slotted 1, 2, or 3. So when we're up to the 3rd overall pick, we'll insert this ball into the squeaky bingo roller, and then we'll see how it goes.
Very simple.
It's as simple,
Very simple.
as can
So
get.
Norman, do we know where the captains are going to have their draft spot
Yes.
also?
Yes.
So as you name JT, you'll say he's slotted as
Every captain
round?
could be slotted anywhere in their round.
perfect.
JT, for instance, is going to be the second round.
Right, so whether he's 8 or 5, he's the
Right.
second round.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And here we go. Let's hear if it still squeaks. It does.
It sure does.
It does. It does.
Here we go.
Nice, baby.
So this is for the 8th overall pick.
The 8th pick in the 2024 YMSL draft.
Oh, you're reaching in.
It's
for
a
it. Okay,
very
interesting.
deep, it is a
Interesting.
deep draft. So number 8,
Number 8.
Number 8
Not a big
pick
pick
this
at all.
year,
Oh my God.
and we'll tell you
Careful.
where he's slotted also.
Yep.
Norman will.
could be anybody but Zach. for
Number
now.
8 pick will go to Abe Haber.
Wow.
Let's see that paper.
Abraham Haber, and he is slotted in the 5th round.
Abraham Haber.
So he picks 8.
Wow, he gets a big advantage.
So
He's
then
the
he goes
last
8 and 9.
pick in the 5th
He
round.
gets 8 and 9. He's slotted in the 5th.
So he got the best case scenario for himself.
Absolutely.
Last pick in the 5th.
No, he's the
Yeah,
Last
1,
pick in
2,
the
3,
first,
4,
last pick in the
5.
fifth.
You're right.
So he's the last. He got the
pick in fifth.
best case
Wow.
scenario,
You got
unless
it.
he
You
was
got
looking
it.
at
Draw.
somebody.
Okay,
But for
unless he
himself,
wanted to pick
right?
Abe Haber.
Unless he
Pitch
wanted
this
somebody.
because that's the Zach one. All right, now for the 7th.
Let's do it, baby.
Abraham Haber, number 8.
Reverse.
You picking this one?
Forward. I'm going to open it and let one fall out.
You're just gonna let me
Oh, I hope more than one
Feeling
does.
save on.
Now, Sergeant, this is where you need to pay attention because if 2 of them fall out, you got to
Yeah, I
see
gotta
which
go
one
right.
hits the
I'm
surface
feeling
first.
save on.
Which one hits the surface first?
Elliot's on
Sergeant.
the
That's it.
Ah, I got it.
one. Elliot catches
7th
it.
overall pick in
Elliot
the
is a catcher.
2024 YMSL draft goes to the great one, Ali Marshall, 3rd
Wow.
round.
3rd round.
Good one for him too.
2
yes.
years in a row, Ali got the very end of the
3rd round. It's a good.
2 years in a row.
Ali in a very good spot. Sorry, there's not a great angle. I'm getting the behind of Elliot Anteby here, but
Yeah, my
just
apple.
trying to show.
Ali Marshall.
We
There
are
go.
trying to lose.
It's Abraham and Ali. Nice handwriting.
Terrible hand.
Better than
It's
mine.
up the colors also.
Oh yeah, okay,
Please.
cool.
Wow, so far, like Sandy mentioned, Abraham and Ali both got beneficial picks really for
Well,
their
they got
for
beneficial
themselves.
picks for when they go.
Right,
Whether
when they
they
go.
want to pick that late in the 1st round.
Looking
is
at the
another
list,
story.
I think it's a pretty deep draft. I think they're in good shape.
It's a nice draft.
Yeah.
El Dongo, please pick the 6th overall draft.
Sandy.
I like to reach in, but
This is a used pin. This is not the pin for those that bought the new pin.
Alright,
The new pin will be
forward,
brand new and beautiful.
backwards. Now let's open
You
it.
could use it as a centerpiece in your house to do it.
Exactly.
is that one?
It is.
We got a clean one. We got a
Oh,
clean
nobody
Foul.
caught that time.
Foul, so go ahead and get that. This is for the 6th pick, Norman.
6th pick overall.
Pick.
Why am I nervous?
Why are you nervous?
I don't know.
Mac?
We got
Even-
good old Dano slotted in the 9th round.
Wow, so Daniel
picked six.
Towel.
Dano.
Put what round next to them also.
Okay,
Dongo.
fine.
Just the number.
Daniel
So Abe
Towel,
Haber's in the
number
fifth, Ali's
9.
in the 3rd. 5, good. Ali's in the 3rd. And Dano is in the 9th. So that's also an odd number. It's also at the end
Yes,
of the ninth.
also helps
Towards
him.
the end.
Okay, so far I
He's
think
got the 6.
those 3 should be happy.
And I will get the next one. Who's going to be the?
Are you gonna reach in or are you
I'm
gonna...
reaching in. That's my
Wait,
that's
let
my
me
process.
spin it.
Everybody does what makes them comfortable. Wow, it's a long one. This is like when the big strong guy
Nice.
in The Price is Right pulls the wheel and it goes too long.
Okay.
The strong guy.
Yeah, the big guy. You think the whole thing's gonna fall off?
Fifth pick. The 5th pick in the
Fifth pick overall.
2024 YMSL draft.
Getting nervous.
JT.
Not many left. 5th pick overall.
Shimmy Cone.
There you go.
Doesn't own a cone, but it's Shimmy Cone, a 6th rounder.
I think Shimmy did buy a beanie. I think he did buy a beanie, by the way, and he's
So-
hoping not to wear it opening day, but odds are he's gonna have to.
Shimmy is
Shimmy in the 6th round. So that's middle of the 6th round. He got right smack in the
Fair,
middle. Doesn't
fair
really
either way.
matter. So he's in the 6th round. Okay.
Shimmy
so,
in the 6th. That's a good
so
deal
now
for him too.
Norman, we're gonna pick the next pick, and then we're gonna insert Zach right after this.
That's exactly
we're gonna,
right.
We're gonna do it at the same time. We're gonna pick one out. We're gonna throw Zach in and then close it up.
Good.
Perfect.
I have Zach right here.
You have Zach.
Perfect.
I will pick the 5th overall, the 4th overall.
Fourth,
pick. This is
right.
going a little too fast.
Okay, you'll.
Going
Gabe,
quick.
I'm still there, let's see who's available right now.
So
Sabon,
is there.
JT,
JT, TI,
Wow.
and
and
Zach.
Z. Okay,
Well,
fine.
yeah.
Very interesting.
Very.
Wow. Fourth pick.
All right, here we go, boys. Sergeant, pay attention.
Just headed out. Now the
I think I would choose Sandy's version.
That one's
I think I go Sandy's version at this point.
Okay.
There we go.
one.
Hits
Now
the
you're gonna
ground, nothing happened.
Insert Zach.
This is you normal. Oh, insert Zach.
Insert
team.
Zach.
Oh, insert Zach.
Zach is in now.
There you go,
Okay.
Zach's in.
And
So who is going to be number 4 overall?
The fourth pick of the 2024 YMSL draft goes to TI, 6
Wow.
round slot. TI, 6-round slot.
6th round, similar to Shimmy.
Yes. Back to back with
Is T.I. going to come back playing shortstop this year?
I believe he is, yes.
Okay, so that if he's going to handle shortstop well, him in the 6th round is really, really nice.
so we got
Okay,
Z,
so TI is removed.
Z,
Zach
Z,
is
Sabon,
inserted.
and JT.
Z, JT, and
Wow,
Sabon.
Sabon right now is
Sabon.
praying for it to hold out. I'm sure he
Which
wants.
round is he slotted?
I'm sure he wants to come back to an AB
By
again.
the way, remember JT,
JT's
he's
the
second
so
round.
it's huge.
He's in a
So
great
he's at the
spot.
end of the
Yes.
second round already.
Huge.
Great spot for
Huge for him.
JT.
He's in a
Great
nice
spot.
spot.
And as much as Zach could win the draft, he wants to be the third. He wants to get picked
He
now.
wants to
Yes.
get picked right now.
Because
Zach-
he slotted in the first,
Correct.
obviously. And Sabon wants the first overall pick. Okay, so
So
here we go.
Dongo, you will go, then I will pick second.
Yes.
Here it goes.
Okay, Don.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I think I'm gonna do a hander.
He's going the Sandy way.
And this is
Only
for the
4
third
names left.
pick.
3 names left, I apologize.
Here we got one. Third pick. Let's see if I did it good. JT.
JT.
Second round.
3rd overall pick he gets.
Listen, he's got to be happy.
He's got
It's
it.
the end of the second round for JT,
Yeah, he's a great spot there.
and he gets the third guy off the board.
Sabon gets the
first
first
pick
pick
overall.
overall anyway,
No
right
matter
now.
what.
Wow.
Michael
Yeah.
Sabon
Yeah.
Solomon
Sabon's
right now
getting the first pick.
has
He's
his pick of the litter.
automatically- yeah.
Wow,
Wow,
Sabon.
yes.
That's
And
right.
now, so this really only matters to Zach.
Zach.
It matters for
Elliot just
positioning
pointed out the
also.
obvious.
So
Right,
really,
position.
Sabon would rather the,
What's
would
that?
rather the second pick, yeah. Would rather
Yeah.
this pick.
And so would Zach. I'm gonna grab the camera from
Yes.
Max, let him pick it.
Want to
Come
get to
on,
pick
Max.
that last one? All
So
right,
let's
don't.
pick the second
Any method you want. You
overall
can
pick.
spin or you can reach in.
I'm just gonna reach.
All right.
Second overall pick.
We only need to pick one, baby.
Give me the other one. I'll take the other one. You just take
Wait, wait. Oh, wow. What are you doing, Max?
one to Sandy.
Okay.
He said,
okay.
give me the other one.
Okay.
Okay, touch that one first. You did.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's
I have a
see.
big hand. I put it
Even
deep
if
in
you
my
didn't,
pocket.
you
Let's
can
see
continue
it.
to pick.
I think I see it already. Second overall pick slotted in the 4th round.
Ah,
is going to be Michael
Sabon.
Sabon Solomon.
So
Which
Z.
means the first
So,
overall
also,
pick.
by the way, as we were saying, he also gets a benefit in his slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late 4th round.
So we
Beauty.
will
Good
congratulate
teamwork.
Zach
Wow.
for
I
being
think
the first
every
overall
captain
pick
was
this year.
happy
Okay.
with where they got regarding themselves.
Yes, yes.
Listen,
Except Zach.
Zach.
Sabon's the big winner tonight, but JT is a big winner because JT has
Hold
the
on,
biggest
let's write
risk. JT could have been the 9th
Right,
overall
but
pick.
8, 9, right.
Z.
It's a huge risk for him. He's got the back of the second round for himself, and he got the front of the first round. He's getting the second
Sabon.
player off the board. He's in a great spot. T.I., Shimmy, Dano in the middle, and Ali
My
and Abe
beautiful
Hamer
handwriting.
being in odd rounds getting at the end is a big win for them also. So,
So Sabon will be on the clock in 2 weeks, as we will do Z the honors of announcing him as the first pick overall. But Sabon will pick the first position player. He'll be followed by JT, then Ti, then first-year captain Shimmy. Dano will go after him, followed by Ali Marshall, and rounding it out will be Abe Haber.
and on that Wednesday night, Abe Haber will pick 2 picks, then back to Ali, back to Dano, back to Shimcone, back to T.I., back
lot
to
of-
JT.
A lot of players are
then
going to be
Sabon,
picked.
And only
So
then.
Zach can show up very late
Right.
on
Show up
Wednesday
late
night.
that night.
Also, a lot of players are going to be picked Wednesday night this year because it's only Zach.
14.
Right, 14 and,
14
and
players.
JT.
Fun night.
Yeah, it's
this
gonna be a
is,
fun night.
This is it. We're here.
This is it. We are here. We now have a draft order.
Oh,
We have
JT
team
leaves
names.
early. JT leaves after that pick.
JT leaves early.
JT
You're right.
leaves after the third pick.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we
Oh,
have?
correct.
Yeah,
we have
JT
team
still
names?
not added.
We have a lot of team names, but not all. Z
cannot
doesn't
reveal?
have. I can't reveal any just yet, but I think in the next 2-3 days, most of them will be done. So that's a great thing.
Something Mocas wants to hear because I know he's always working on
Mocas
the
is
artwork.
working around the clock.
Yes, on the artwork.
He's doing a phenomenal job, and I
Do you
think,
like the names you've heard?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Any MLB names?
Yes, JT.
JT always goes that way.
JT is the Tampa Bay Rays. His
Ah,
logo
nice.
is
Spoiler
excellent.
alert.
Nice.
Yeah, he's the Rays. Ali Marshall is an old MLB team.
Red Stockings.
The Colt 45.
Okay.
Oh, wow,
believe
I
that's
like
been
that.
used.
Has
I
it?
believe that's been used.
He's showing his age.
He's showing it.
Colt 45 and 2 zigzags.
I don't think he was around in the
JT
60s.
the Rays
all
or
we
the
need.
Devil Rays?
He's the Rays. He should be the Devil Rays.
Is he
I
using
agree.
the Devil Rays
He's
logo?
using the Devil Rays logo.
So he can change it.
But calling
If
himself
he's-
the Rays.
I would call myself the Devil Rays if I were him.
Yeah, me too. Much classic.
Okay,
Much
so we
more
have the
classic.
Devil Rays and the Colt 45 so far. I'm sure you know some others, but we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that, and we'll see everybody with Jack Zolta, the draftologist, Sandy Shalom.
Can't wait.
Eldongo, you'll be sergeant of draft that night. Jay
Yes,
Money will, of
forward
course,
to it.
be there. The stars will all be out that night.
Wednesday night.
February 28th, the first 2 rounds, followed by Saturday Night Fever, 3-2, March 2nd for the final 10 rounds. Guys,
Blink your eyes and it's there.
we're here.
Really,
We are here.
season.
The off season is over. We've made it. We're here. This thing is here. We don't even need this thing anymore. We're
It's
done
over.
with this. We are flying by. So the off season is over, thank God, and it's softball season officially.
Unbelievable.
For Sandy Shalom, Max Sutton, Sergeant of Draft,
El
I'm
Dago.
Norman Jamal, and we will see you in 2 weeks, Wednesday night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Last look.
And let's get that Mazda flattered by Sarah's tent.
Draft order.
Come on, guys. Max, how much this cost me if I want to get it as a gift?
That's a medium platter. I believe that's $90 for the entire platter.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu haolam, borei minim mizanot.
Amen.
Amen. Azaku Baruch, guys.
$90. You send this to someone's house before a holiday or
Man.
Shabbat. It's unbelievable.
No brain, it's
Unbelievable.
delicious.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
And by the way,
That's
just because I
10%.
work here and I'm part of it, you could send me one too.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minim mizanot.
Amen. You know Norman's going after the kibbs, as he
Fresh.
calls them.
It's fresh.
Yeah, it was
What
just
What do we
me.
call that? Titas kibbeh?
It's so good.
Tetas kibbeh,
Tetas
as Sammy
kibbeh.
calls it. That's right.
Delicious.
All right. Over and out. Good luck, guys. We'll
Best
see
in
you
town.
Wednesday.
Thank you,
Amen.
Max.
Thank you.